proving to yourselves that you're mentally tough for the challenge ahead?
I mean, that's what we're coached to be mentally tough. Since I've been here for 10 years, so that's never a question. Play. We had some rough games at home. We played, stayed mentally tough. And just kept pushing, and it worked out for us. So, that's never really an issue for us. Bill, puts that in our head. From training camp, mini camp. So you're gonna be mentally and physically tough. So it's something we don't worry about.
Taking
That was the last question.
taking into account the football is a physical game. Think about the Chargers that have gone toe to toe with teams like Seattle, Pittsburgh,
Yep.
Baltimore, and on their own stadium, on the road.
On the road. They're a tough team, man. I mean, they wouldn't be in the playoffs. They wouldn't be have the record they have, and so they're good. They're good. They're physical. They play good at home, play good away, and they're mentally tough also, so definitely shows how tough they are. I mean, they're a good team, period. So we have to be able to, bring our A game for this one, or we go home. So we have to get ready to go.
There was
Patrick,
a
what's your level of excitement? I mean, you guys do a great job of channeling in the right direction, but after all these years, I mean, there's only 8 teams left.
Yeah.
2 are going to the Super Bowl, and one's going to have a parade. So
Uh,
it's got to be exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting, but it's just football, man. I just gotta keep it there. Don't get too high, don't get too low. Just do the same things we've been doing for 20 games. I preach that every day, every year. It's a big game. Stakes are high, but I mean it's just football. And that kind of keeps me calm. Helps keep the guys calm. So just go out there and play your game, one play at a time, just like we've been doing, and kind of go from there.
Harder to do this time of year or no?
If you make it, I mean, it's natural. It's the playoffs. People are gonna, their nerves are gonna get going. But if you can settle down and realize it's just football, everything just has to be a little better, but it's just football. You'll be all right.
there was a stretch earlier in the game this year where Philip Rivers completed, I think it was 20 something passes in a row. Did you guys look at that on film at all?
We're not looking at just 20 plays. We're looking at the whole season. I mean, but Phil can do that. And he's a good quarterback. He's been a good quarterback, for a majority of his career. So um, yeah, we've been watching him, and we gotta see how we can handle him.
Since you're watching all of those plays, you know he goes to, he has a lot of options.
Yeah.
How do you as a defense take away all those options?
I mean, a little bit of things we got to work on, but yeah, just doing our job. I'll put it like that. Just doing our job and making sure we're all on the same page. We can play. 11 guys playing the right defense.
Patrick, regarding those options, how would you describe their backs that are involved in the passing game and their tight ends? A guy like Antonio Gates.
Still doing it. Still savvy. Still quick. Still good hands. Good body control. And the running backs are good in the running game and pass game. They both can catch. They both can get out there and run routes. So, I mean, it's very. They're definitely not one dimensional. They're playmakers back there. So we gotta, like I said, do our job and try to take away all the threats that they have that they pose to us.
Closing out your season, Patrick, with 2 victories, how important is that for the team to kind of get their kind of mind right going into
I didn't hear the first part. Sorry about that.
just closing out the season with 2 victories, back to back? How important is that for kind of the team to kind of prepare for this?
I mean, yeah, it's important. It's important to have some momentum, but momentum doesn't mean a damn thing when you get to playoffs. What I mean? You can win 10 games in a row, you lose this one, you're done. So it's all about this game. Forget the other 2 games. We gotta come out here and play some ball. Or we're gonna be watching the rest of the playoffs. So just taking it day by day, play by play, going from there.
How big was the bye for you? I mean, I know you're on the field all the time, but I know you take a beating out there.
Yeah.
How important was it?
Some good time to rest up, hang out with my family, chill out, get my mind off football. But we're locked in now.
Body feels good.
Yeah, body feels great. We're in a week by week season now, so it's good to be back.
Patrick, the San Diego coach was talking about
Is-
Stephon
is that
saying
Is that Stace? Oh, last question. Okay, yeah, cool, perfect. Yeah, yeah.
You saw Stephon as being more comfortable this year. Do you see that too in his play this year?
Yeah, I see that, but that's something you gotta ask Steph if he's more comfortable. I don't know, how
You
comfortable.
see differences?
Yeah. He's been that way. Quiet, work hard, go home. Quiet, work hard, go home. So, that's what I've seen from him. And he's showing it. And hopefully, we can do a couple more games and we get to smile, celebrate a little bit.